Welcome back, everybody, to our Fan Expo / FinCon review. Albeit 1 week late, but we're here. I guess I was out of con shape and it really kicked the crap out of me.
Yeah, I think we both were. Not that I was able to do much there, but nonetheless.
Let's start with you. How was FinCon?
I don't want to. I'm not going to trash talk the convention. It could be, there's a lot of outside stipulations, outside circumstances, But I got to admit, I got to the convention and I couldn't bring myself to even pay for the admittance because it honestly looked like it was just in like a single person's hotel room. Looked like I was going to walk in and there's going to be plastic sheets everywhere. I was going to get murdered. But, again, that's just an exaggeration, but it's just, I couldn't bring myself to pay the big con money for not a big con.
How much was the entrance fee?
Entrance fee was $50.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, there's not much I can say on FinCon because I honestly couldn't bring myself to pay the fee. So, I did try to go over to FanExpo and failed miserably.
Oh, yeah? What happened there?
It's the 2 accidents and I found no parking. Or almost got into 2 accidents and couldn't find any parking.
Yeah, FanExpo, especially since they moved into downtown, you literally, I got there with OpenG. We got there about maybe 8:30, had breakfast at the Omni.
Mm-hmm.
And then we walked over. We were probably in line about maybe 9 o'clock, 9:15 or so.
Mm-hmm.
But that's literally the best way to head over there. You got to be there pretty early because parking lot, it's like you said, well, like you experienced, it's hectic. And you got people just crossing, to cross the street.
Mm-hmm.
I'd hate to run over the whole, whoever's dressed up in cosplay. That would be a smudge on my car.
Yeah. I was a bit disappointed. I think that was my biggest disappointment this weekend is that even as I was driving around looking for a parking spot, I was like 8 blocks out and I was willing to exercise, me and walking all those long ass distances. That just doesn't happen very often. But I was like seeing the cosplayers that were walking up to the convention. Man, there were some really good cosplayers. So I really wanted to find a parking spot.
I feel you. I left a little bit after noon. Me and my buddies went to go have lunch, and realistically, none of us wanted to go back. Some of us did just to go get hope some of our sketches will get ready, but I literally went on Saturday. I already knew the chances of me getting a sketch in it because I wasn't going to go back Sunday.
Yeah.
The 3 artists that I thought were not going to be there weren't there. So realistically, I was like, okay, I'm going to go get content for the channel. And other than that, I'm going to hang out with some friends, try to get back into the swing of con. But
yeah, speaking of which, you do have some pictures, right?
Yes.
It just flashed on the screen real quick. I clicked a bit too fast. So there it is. But yeah, these are some of the pictures that Doc took at the convention. And you were there pretty early. Like, it actually looks pretty empty so far. So not a lot of people there.
Nope, not a lot of people were there. Usually everybody comes in like the way you wanted to, a little bit in the afternoon. And the most hectic thing is finding parking.
Mm-hmm.
Getting there early, it's not as busy, so you get a chance to walk the floor a little bit more without that bumper-to-bumper, elbow traffic. But as you can see, some of the cosplayers, that right there was probably my favorite, the Mandalorian, because he had a little Grogu.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yes.
I was thinking Yondu, and that's the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. But
Loki.
No, I didn't know any of these cosplayers. These are people just that I stopped at.
Yeah.
They were there early in cosplay. I think that's Spider-Man Noir right there, but those are just, I don't know. People get very creative when it comes to con season. So I know one of the people that I was looking forward to seeing was the friend that we made last time. Was it Countdown?
Yeah, Countdown Comic with Katie Blake.
Katie Blake. Yeah. So, but unfortunately, I didn't see her.
Yeah, right now it looks like there's not a lot of people there, but I'm pretty sure that didn't stay that way. It did it. It just
no. By the time we were leaving, like everybody, like literally when we're going to lunch, you just see like the droves of people just coming in.
Really,
all the cosplayers you were talking about were barely starting to come in, and I was just like, damn, I really want to go back, but at the same time, man, I'm tired. You know, I think I walked the floor several times. Again, kind of to your point about FinCon, this year's Fan Expo, of course, with everything going on, you can see the sales floor right there looks empty. It was early Saturday, but it was a smaller. The floor was smaller. You know what I'm saying? The floor plan was smaller. Everybody was more condensed. I haven't seen it look like this probably since it was in Irving, when we used to be held in Irving. So it was a little throwback to the way that it used to be. This is probably one of my favorite vendors right here.
Yeah, all these helmets.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like it's one of those things. Like I would have bought one, except the big melon head that probably wouldn't have fit.
Yeah.
And 2, now that I know that you can 3D print those, I can't bring myself to.
Well, I can't 3D print those. Those are just way too big.
Right. But investing in a 3D printer.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it was really interesting. It's probably one of my favorite vendors of the whole show right here. So, but overall, like I said, I wanted to go see the vendors, and it was probably the first time ever that I'm saying that I want to go see the vendors and see what they have for sale, which is pretty much regular shirts and trinkets and stickers and,
Yeah.
For the most part, it was the regular con, but it was a little return to normalcy,
So, I do have a question for you. Sorry, I don't mean to.
No, go ahead.
So, last time when we were at Cowtown, I had some issues with our little gimbal, particularly in that there was times where it was unruly and didn't want to actually, move around where I wanted to, and at certain times it focused in some unfortunate parts.
Yes.
Did you have the same issue?
Yes, I did. 2 of the cosplayers that I liked were dressed up as SpongeBob and Patrick. They're like those little air outfits, like they're filled up with air, kind of like that little T-Rex that people wear.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. It was blown up and stuff. But it was still cool looking, right? So I was recording video because I was trying to get a picture, and then when I went back and looked at the video, unfortunately, this lady was in front, also trying to get a picture. But literally, it looked like the gimbal was focusing on
her assets.
Yeah, and I'm like, we got to delete this because, this is sending the wrong message.
Yeah, by all means. I had the same issue. I was just wondering, I think we have a naughty gimbal, so.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe not meant for Comic-Con.
But go ahead and tell me a bit more about as you were walking around here.
No, I mean, realistically, I didn't. Again, and I might have missed some of this, but I saw a lot more comic-related stuff, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
More 3D printable stuff, which I think as it gets more and more popular, you're going to see more of it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm used to seeing, space that gets sold, or rented out to people. Like a couple of years ago, everybody and their mother had those spinners. Remember those little spinner things that were stress relief?
Yeah.
Like, that was the one thing you couldn't get away from Comic-Con. And
fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners. It seemed like there was a lot less of that and a lot more like anime stuff and comic book stuff and 3D printable stuff and statues and, expensive comics and whatnot. But it was actually, I liked the smaller feel to it.
Yeah. Did you see any cool, of the independent, comic book creators that we found before?
Yeah, there were some. I mean, I'll be honest with you there except that, again, usually for commission lists, you want to get there Friday, and I decided not to go on Friday, but there was an artist named Alexa Lowe from, I want to say California, who I've been trying to get something from on Facebook, but, and especially with artists, I mean, if they're incredibly busy with whatever they're working on, they're not really going to be able to respond really quickly.
Yeah.
That's the one that sticks out the most, that I didn't get anything from anybody, because I really wasn't trying to go back on Sunday because I was tired.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you got home and you knocked out.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, there were a lot of wonderful artists there that, I wish I would have had more time to stop and talk to, but, I'll have to wait until next year.
Yeah.
So
hopefully, past the
pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is, hopefully next year, we start getting over the hump of the pandemic a little bit. Like I said, Dallas is a great place for it because at any one given point in time, we had like 3 or 4 Comic Cons in a year.
Yeah.
I mean, this year alone we went to 3.
Yeah.
2 small ones and then this one.
Yeah. Cowtown.
Dallas Comic Show.
Yeah, Dallas Comic Show, and this one.
Yeah.
I can't say I went to this one, but I did try.
Yes. So, speaking of Dallas Comic Show, I want to say congratulations to Mark Walters. I saw that the Dallas Observer had named his show, Dallas Comic Show, as the best comic show in Dallas for 2021.
Wow.
So congratulations on that. Well deserved.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Dallas Comic Show was the one at Music City Mall. Yeah, that was a good one despite its small size. Yeah, so I could definitely see that.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. Like I said, it was pretty cool. You got your first commissions there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, second commissions, right? Because Cowtown was your first.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, but you started your sketchbook there. It's all. Yeah. Like I said, it's fun when you go. Now I know there's a couple of anime shows coming up.
Yeah.
But I know one, I think it's Anime Fest.
I think Anime Fest already happened.
There's a couple coming up here in October, November, and December. They all have the word anime in it. So.
Yeah. I know December there's Anime Frontier. And about the only reason I really want to go to that one is because there's that voice actor called Robbie Diaz, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. You got me on that one.
It's just a voice actor. He was most recently that I know of on Critical Role. Yeah, pretty cool.
Okay.
So yeah, but there's much more to that Comic-Con video. We will be throwing it up sparingly here and there. So keep an eye on our social medias. There's going to be a link in the description. But I think that's going to be it for this video, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's all we have. Till next time.
Yeah, till next time. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like,
and hit that notification bell.
Yep. See you later.
See you later.